Gospel of John. See, what is it all about? It's all about you have to find the key verse to know what the book is about. The key verse is found in these two verses, and many other signs truly did Jesus in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. Boy, it'd be amazing to see all the things they saw that aren't written. Isn't that the case? But he said, these are written. These is the Gospel of John. These are written that you might believe that Jesus is the Christ. That's the purpose and intent of the whole book, is to believe that Jesus is the Christ. See, why is that so important? The Son of God, that believing you might have life through his name. The whole purpose and intent of the Gospel of John. I just finished doing chapter 5, and in the Gospel of John, we find in chapter 1, we find the declaration of who Jesus is. That he is the Word made flesh, capital W, Word made flesh, and dwelt among us. We beheld his glory as of the only begotten of the Father. Say, who is that Word? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, made flesh. What's a tall order, isn't it? And then he goes on and tells why he came, to be the Lamb of God that would take away the sin of the world. Again, a tall order, isn't it? Then we get into chapter 2. You got to prove those tall orders. The beginning of miracles did Jesus, manifesting forth his glory. What is it? Showing, proving. That's a big portion of what the gospel is about, proving who he is. Why? Because that believing, you might have life through his name. Chapter 3, we had a lesson. You're welcome to look it up in the previous videos about the fact that Jesus had a one-on-one with Nicodemus about his spiritual needs, and he told him the remedy was you have to be born again. We saw in chapter 4 the woman at the well who met the living water. This week in chapter 5, we see Jesus working. On the Sabbath day, he worked by healing a man. And why? You say, he went in there on the Sabbath day and healed this man. And he told him to get up and walk. Of course, that started a ruckus. What a fabulous chapter, chapter 5 of the Gospel of John, opens up so many dialogues, proving that Jesus Christ is Lord of all things, even of the Sabbath day. So the verse that got him in trouble was this. He says, my Father worketh on the Sabbath. He said, so I work. Oh, that ruffles some feathers. Well, if you'd like to, in the description below, you can find the contents of the lesson that we have here and find out a little bit more about what takes place in the jail ministry.